Hello everyone, this is Bugsplat again, and I'm back working on Bugsplat's powered wagon. It's been a few weeks, probably even longer than that. As you can tell, we've got a stormy day here in Portland. It's going to be beautiful. Anyway, it's not like I've been ignoring everything. I'm a slow worker, I'm methodical, I change my mind a lot of times. So I've been taking pictures of a lot of things that's been going on. I've showed you some of the tires I've bought, I think. Yeah, I think I've shown you the breakdown of the tires and the wheels and the frame and a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to edit, after I'm done with this video right now, I'm going to edit in all these pictures I've been taking over the last few weeks. And you'll kind of see that I haven't really been idle. I've just been, different things been going through my mind on what I've been doing. I've actually started working on the wood for the frame. I think I mentioned some side rails or something. Stake bed, yeah, I think I mentioned stake bed. I'm not going to go that route. I bought some cedar. I think the wood's too soft. I think I'm going to go with a harder wood. So I've kind of got started with that, but I'm going to back off on that too. I've also mentioned, I think you're going to see in some of the videos where I've taken the axle off of the old wagon. I was going to incorporate that in because it's the right width, it's the right everything, but I think using a live axle on this project would be just a mistake. So I'm going to fabricate an axle myself just by watching you guys on YouTube and what you've done in the past. But I've got a lot of cool ideas on this wagon so far. I think you'll see that I've taken the throttle off the mini bike that I have, and I've put that on the old wagon handle, and that was kind of my idea to kind of have a throttle on the wagon handle. This could be like a parts wagon or something. I don't know, whatever. It's whatever it's going to be when it's done. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you see what I've been doing today. I'm also going to turn this camera around right now and show you what's going on, and you'll hear me describe kind of what's happening today. So bear with me a moment and I'll be right back. So anyway, here I am back. I've got the welder out, got my garage cleaned up. I'm really happy about this piece here. That's still my most exciting piece. That throttle is actually going to connect to the motor and as I walk with the wagon, I'll be able to control the speed of the wagon with that. I won't have any brakes, but I don't think I'll need any brakes. It's not going to go that fast. I'll gear it down or throttle it down. Got the welder out. So as you see, I think I'm going to stick with these old rims for right now. I haven't cleaned them up or anything. I'm going to do all that later. I've got to weld. What I'm going to do here, here's my thought. I'm welding this onto that gear set, that weld, what do you call it, to the bearing housing. And I'm going to go with this gear right now. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I've seen bigger gears, I've seen smaller, I don't know. This one I'm starting with. So that's going to all be kind of welded onto that. Here's all my tires. And once I build a wagon, I'll probably take these apart and sandblast them or sand them down and repaint them. I'd like to put new bearings in them, but I don't even know where to get that right now. Yeah, these are okay for what I'm going to do, but you know, while you're going through all this, you might as well might as well replace it while we're here. So here's the live axle. That's not going to happen anymore, but I'm going to keep it because I have other things in mind. I bought these shims. Okay, here we go. Here's the axle. Basically going to weld that onto there, and you know, with a series of washers and shims, I've already measured out how far to put that wheel on there. I think it's going to look pretty cool when it's done. I've seen a lot of different options on the internet, but I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to build it with the wider shims, I think, for today, for now, instead of this little one. And my hopes are to get some wider and maybe even cooler wheels to go with these tires. These tires have the potential to go a lot wider, and I'm the kind of guy that likes fat tires, so I'm going to build it with those shims. And in the future, I hope to get some fatter wheels, and then we'll go back down to that. But this axle is going to be made with basically this, and a series of shims. It's going to go in the house, just like that. And of course, this bar will be welded to it. So once I get the axle made, I can actually start working on the frame. And you remember in some of my first videos, my frame's still sitting here and waiting to be chopped up and used. So once this axle is finished, I will be able to determine the width of that there. And also, this may change, but one of my ideas, I have to raise this wagon wheel away from the frame decking, and wasn't sure how to do that without a bunch of ugly welds and stuff. So just thinking about what I have on my trailer in my car, I went ahead and bought these pieces here, and hopefully I'm going to weld something like that onto the end of it. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to try to make a set of leaf springs. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to start with one bar. If it's too weak, or if I want to put babies or kids in it or something, I'll probably have to add something. I don't know. It's going to be fun. Never done it before, but we're going to see what happens. That's the width I need. And I'm going to try to either roll that or weld that. Don't know which is going to happen. So that's my plan, guys. Bought the spindles. Got this. I think I've got everything I need. I'm going to work on this axle. I'm not going to bore you with a lot of welding and cutting and all that. I'll show you the product when I'm done, and my intentions and where I'm going to go from this point. So enjoy what I have. You've seen my video, and I don't know, I'm blabbing. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Well, here I am again. I'm just finishing up for the day. I thought I'd get a lot farther than I did, but I did get pretty far. As you see by the pictures I'm posting, I've got the rear end axle built kind of where I want it. I've got the front end assembled partially, as you can tell. I'm pretty happy with it. I mentioned earlier I was going to do leaf springs. Probably laughed at me when you heard that. The springs, I didn't think they'd be functioning, but I thought that metal would be strong enough to support it. But once you bend it, it's bent. There's no coming back from it. It's not going to support the weight of this thing, I can tell you that. So I'm back to the drawing board on that. One of the last pictures I took was that metal I said I was going to use. You know, I'm pretty handy, I'm pretty industrious, but I guess I want it to look a little bit better than that metal is going to be able to afford me. That's pretty bad. I like it. I could use it for a lot of things, but I'm kind of wanting this wagon to look good right now. Got a lot of ideas to make it look good, so bear with me, guys. You'll probably hear me throw a lot of stuff out, and a lot of things will change. But as I said in the very first video, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I do know what I want out of it. So I'm still going to put the motor on it, and don't even know the placement of the wheels right now. So thanks a lot. This is Bugsplat signing out. I hope you liked my video. Make sure you check, subscribe, and tell me what you think. If you got any ideas on how to hang this suspension, let me know.